So imagine arguing with your husband in the street till you're in tears because he did not want you to spend time with your family. Most summer vacations I go to my family's house. This particular summer vacation, my family decided that they're going to have a joint birthday party for like at least 4 of my cousins because they all have birthdays in the same month. And because I'm married, I want to take my husband along with me because he doesn't really know my family. He lets me know before we leave, hey, I'm going to have to leave early because I have to work tonight. Once we get there, it's like 10 a.m. in the morning, right? Because I wanted to get there early and help my uncles and aunts and whatever. But my husband is sitting in the corner and not talking to anybody. He don't want to interact. He don't want to have a conversation. If you ask him a question, he's giving you like one-word answers or the shortest answers he could possibly think of. He was literally acting like he didn't even want to be there. And it's like 2 p.m. in the evening. So he comes to me and he's like, I need to go because I have to go to work. You need to walk me to the junction to get a car. 5 or 6 of my cousins decide, hey, I want to go with you. Y'all, we did not even make it 3 houses away from my grandmother's house when this man started crashing out on me. He was arguing about any and everything for no reasons. Then it turned into him wanting me to go home with him. He literally told me, go back to my grandmother's house, get the baby and our bags and look to leave. So I was like, no. He wasn't hearing it. He just wasn't taking it. So we get to the junction and every single car that passed, popping this man, pip, 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 sour, sour. He don't want to go. Telling me that the reason why I don't want to go with him is because when he leaves, I'm going to leave and go and meet my man. One man who just got married. At a certain point, this man starts to try to drag me into taxis. Like he's stopping the taxis and dragging me and trying to pull me and push me into the taxis. And I am here in the road fighting with this man. So at this point, I am in tears because people are passing and seeing this man wrangling with me. My cousins are panicking. We in the road just screaming and calamity all over. And my cousin phone rings. Her dad, which is my uncle, calls her to find out what's going on. So they're relaying the message to him that we're in the street fighting. My husband wants me to go home with him. They don't know what to do. I'm crying. People are watching us. And my uncle gets pissed. My uncle gets in his car, drives down to the junction, and only picks up his kids. He takes them and drives away and leaves me in the street with my husband while he's fighting me to try to put me in a car to take me home. I am embarrassed, my nose running, my eye red, my face wet, my clothes string up all kind of how. Mind you, we left my grandmother's house at 2 p.m. At this point, it is 5 p.m. in the evening and he needs to get to work for 6. So when he realizes that he's going to get to work late, he decides, you know what, I'm done. He gets in a taxi and he leaves. I don't know if this man was timing me. I don't know if he was marking me. I don't know what he was doing. But the minute I reach my grandmother's stairs, my phone ring. Who on my phone? My husband calling me. I hang up the phone on him. I go upstairs and my cousins come to me. And my uncle walks out in the gallery, looks at his daughter and says, that is what has happened when you're like stupid man. And walks away. I felt like I could have crawled into the deepest, darkest hole on the face of the planet and just disappear for the rest of my life. The funny thing is, it did not end there. This man decided that here's what, I don't trust you, so I'm going to call you the entire time that you're at your grandmother's house. And eventually when I stopped answering my phone, he decided he's going to call my brother's phone to question my brother to see if I was there. When I was leaving, obviously I told him, hey, we're leaving now, mommy is dropping me home. Get home. He's on the phone with his mother to make sure of what time I get home so he could calculate the time that I left my grandmother's house to the time that I get to my house to see if I went anywhere else. And then when he was done talking to his mother, he then continued to call my phone for the rest of the night. He called me up until he got home at 7 a.m. the next morning. And the funny thing is, that is not the only time this ever happened.